Hey, I'm Will and Noble Locksmith, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Car Key Wizard. I'm an automotive locksmith, and while I definitely don't know it all, I have learned some tricks along the way that I hope will help you while you're out in the field. One thing you can do to help me out, though, would be to subscribe to my channel. And if you like my videos, leave a comment or ask a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I make a lot of videos, so if there's something you'd like to learn more about or a video you'd like to see on a car we're working on, just let me know in the comments and I'll put it up as soon as I can. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos.
What we're working on here is finding what system our BMW is using so that we can give the customer a price and estimate our job time, and if we can even do the job. So a friend sent me over a VIN number, so I figured I'd put this video together so everybody could see what it takes to find out. So go to realoem.com. This screen will pop up. Click to enter. Now I bookmarked this page, so what you're going to do is put in your, they call it serial number, but it's the last 7 of your VIN number, and hit search. This is the Mini Cooper 2008. This site is just so many ads on this site, it's horrible. So 2 things we're looking for, the only 2 things I've ever used, is engine electrical system, which we'll get to on the FEM BDC and the CAS 4, but you want to go to vehicle electrical system to determine the system you're using. So here we go. This is going to have all the parts. This is where you can order parts for your BMW. We want to go to modules, control unit, modules, and sensors here, and this right here tells us it's an EWS. EWS, you know, we're just pulling the EWS module, AK90, make a key, program the remote. So that's what we need to know. That one's EWS, charge accordingly. Now, let's go to this next one. These ads are just horrible. So we got a 2016 640i, browse parts, again vehicle electrical system. We're going down to control units and modules. There we go, control units, modules, and sensors. All right, this is starting to look like CAS stuff, and it is. Control unit for CAS 4. We can click on that. There's our CAS 4 module. The other thing you can also look at in here, because once you start doing your CAS 4, you need to read that ISN from the DME, so you're going to have to know what DME you're working on. So you can click on engine electrical, and that's going to tell you your DME is MEVD 172G. The other thing to know what adapter you're going to use. So this is an FO6. And you're going to be using an N55 adapter with prog or ACDP or whatever you're going to read with. Last one, let's search this one. All right, this is a 2017 4 Series. Same thing, if we needed to know the DMV, once we go to pull the DME ISN, you'd go there. But first thing we're going to do is go to vehicle electrical, scroll down to our control units and modules, and here we see it's got a front electronic module, or a FEM, or some people call it FEM BDC. What this is it's a CAS 4 that also has a FEM module. So first you downgrade that FEM module, and then you go over and read your ISN from your DME, and you make a key. If you are adding a key for a FEM BDC, you still have to downgrade the FEM module, but you'll have the key, so you don't need to mess with the DME because the key has the ISN in it. So hope that helps. Like I said, anytime you get a BMW, look it up. I went to a junkyard that had 2 black 2013 3 Series. I think they were 328 or so, you know, they were different 320 somethings. So I assume I pull the first one, it's CAS 4. I'm like, sweet, go get the ISN from the DME. While that one is downgrading, I go over to the other one, pop the hood, Like, hold on, this looks different. And then I realized that one is a FEM BDC. Two 2013, 3 series, one of them's Cast 4, one of them's FEM BDC. So if in your mind you just think, 2013 3 series is Cast 4, and you give the customer a price of whatever, $400, and then you get out there and it's a FEM BDC. Now, maybe you don't know how to do FEM BDC, and you got to tell the customer, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do it. Or you do, but you know it's an whole extra step of removing the FEM module and downgrading it on your bench. It's going to take you a good 30, 45 minutes. So you didn't price it for that. So always look it up first. And if you got any questions, put them in the comments.